Hey everyone, C-Stan here with the Lord of the Rings The Living Card Game. Today I'm going to be playing the quest Storm on Cobas Haven, which is a quest from the Dream Chaser cycle, and it's one of the tougher ones. It's a big naval fleet battle, and for a general deck it can be pretty difficult. There's a lot of combat and boarding and questing, but I found if you really tune your deck specifically for it, you can avoid a lot of the things that the deck tries to throw at you. And so we're going to try and attempt to show that by bringing a lot of underused cards today. Most notably, the central figure of this deck being Spirit Pippin, often considered to be the worst hero in the game. Um, so if you don't know his ability, that's not a surprise because he is almost never seen on the table. But he has the ability. If each hero you control has the Hobbit trait, Pippin gains response after an enemy engages you. Raise your threat by 3 to return it to the staging area. Until the end of the round, that enemy cannot engage you. So normally the reason this ability isn't so good is because, well, 1, it requires you to have all hobbits. 2, that enemy that you put back in the staging area can then just go engage someone else. And 3, it costs 3 threat to do it. So with all of those things, it becomes a really difficult ability to use. However, this quest, and in fact sailing quests in general, for a solo deck, he's actually not bad because the quests have ship enemies with the boarding keyword. And the boarding keyword, when you engage a ship, you've got to reveal Corsairs from the Corsair deck and put them into play engaged with you. So really when you engage a ship, you're really engaging like 2 or 3 enemies at once or more. I think there's one ship that has like boarding 3 or something, so you've got to engage the ship and then engage 3 more enemies on top of that. So Pippin's ideal here because you can just engage the ship and then send all the Corsairs back into staging area so that you don't have to deal with them all at once. So he's actually not too bad in the sailing quests. I've also got Bilbo Baggins, which is people consider him to be too high of a threat cost for what he does, and I agree. He should cost a little less threat for his stats and ability. However, I needed a lore hobbit to fill out the deck with some card draw and some healers, and I couldn't choose lore Pippin because I had Spirit Pippin already, so it left me with Bilbo Baggins, but it ends up not being too bad. He ends up being a good sailor as well. And then I fill up the deck with a bunch of allies because allies are crucial for passing sailing tests. And also I threw in 3 copies of Lore Faramir to boost up my global willpower. So I can keep my threat low with Galadrim's Greeting and Good Meal. Again, thanks to Pippin's resource match here. And we can just outquest the staging area and hopefully avoid engaging a lot of the ships. I've also got Saruman here because sometimes you do want to engage. Well, this is more quest specific for Cobas Haven rather than sailing tests in general. There are ship enemies that are guarding objectives, and you can't advance until you've cleared all the objectives. But this is kind of a way around it. So Saruman has this response. After Saruman enters play, choose a non-unique enemy or location in the staging area. While Saruman is in play, the chosen enemy or location is considered to be out of play. So if you put him down and choose the enemy or location that is guarding the objective, then the objective essentially becomes freed, and you can advance the quest. And then once Saruman goes, you can just let it become guarded again. It's no big deal. that's about it for the discussion of the deck. Yeah. So let me just go to the quest now. And I have an option here to choose. It says pick one objective of your choice and add it to the staging area. Then shuffle the encounter deck and resolve the card keyword on that objective. So I've got a choice. My favorite is Seaward Tower because once it's free of encounters, you get +2 to all your sailing tests, and that's really good. However, I want to sort of make this even more difficult. I want to complete this quest through combat, even though my deck is supposed to avoid combat. There's two ways of beating it. One is through questing, and another is through destroying this raider flagship, which is really tough to destroy with just your ships, because only ship objectives can be declared as attackers against him. And I've got a total of 7 attack among my ships, and so that I'll only be able to deal 4 damage per round, which is not going to be enough to take him out. So I want to try to get hold of these Dol Amroth warships, and for that I'm going to need the beacon. So I think in general, if you're just trying to beat this quest, my suggestion would be pick Seaward Tower and just keep your threat low and put out a bunch of allies. But for this, I want to actually try to destroy the flagship, so we're going to go with the beacon. And we might end up seeing these later anyway. Okay. So those are shuffled up. We got to resolve the guarded keyword there. Boarding party. Each player reveals the top card of the Corsair deck and puts it in play engaged with him. Okay, well, we got the Corsair deck here. Shuffle that up. And we're already going to see Spirit Pippin do some work here, because even other decks with Spirit Heroes, even if they drew into Test of Will in their opening hand, they would not be able to cancel this. They wouldn't have resources yet. However, we got Pippin, so we reveal this. While he's engaged with you, each ship enemy engaged with you contributes its threat to the total threat in the staging area. Well, what we can do is just push him back, and I'm debating whether or not I should, because I'm going to be able to get Quick Beam out and potentially kill him. Is it worth the 3 threat to push him back in the staging area? I need 5 attack to take him out. Well, he contributes 0 threat while he's in the staging area, so I'm just going to do that. Raise my threat 1, 2, 3. And boom, he goes back there, and until my threat's 28, I don't have to deal with him, and he does not add any threat to the staging area. So we've already got a free encounter here. Okay. So off to a pretty good start. I didn't take a mulligan. There's really not much to mulligan for in this deck. It's just a bunch of allies. So there's no key cards like Steward of Gondor or anything like that. Okay. So let's flip this over. Assuming I did everything. We got Raider Flagship and Scouting Ship. We got this here. Now he's not going to do much to us until we go off course. If he goes off course, then we've got to engage him. Okay. So this sailing forced when a ship enemy engages you. If you're off course, deal 2 damage to a ship objective you control. If you're on course, deal 2 damage to that ship enemy instead. If your current heading is at the worst setting, Raider Flagship gains -50 engagement cost. So it's really important to stay on course here. Alright, starting the first turn, we draw an extra card thanks to Bilbo. Okay. And the ship I've chosen, in addition to Dream Chaser, is Narlenya. It's immune to player card effects, reduce the cost of the first ally you play each round by 1. So this is great for ally swarm decks. because I'm going to be able to put out a bunch of allies here. Let's see. I've got a 1 cost, 1 cost, 1 cost. I can put out 2 allies. So I'll put out the Handmaiden for 1 and reduce my threat by 1. So that's sort of my reduced cost from Naranja. And I will put out the Errand Rider for 1. And then that's it. So for the sailing test, I'm going to commit 1. Let's see how much. We've got 5 in the staging area. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. 4. Probably want to commit 5 to the sailing test. Yeah, let's do 5. So we reveal the top 5 cards. So we should be off course here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 1 symbol right there. So we're back on course. And we commit 8 to the quest. Reveal a card. It's Fog Bank. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We make 1 progress. So we can make this active. And once the active location ship, enemies do not make engagement checks, cannot attack, and cannot be attacked. Okay? So that's the round. We're not going to engage anybody. We don't need to. So we refresh, start a new round, draw an extra card thanks to Bilbo. And let's see, I think I want to get Treebeard out ASAP. So let's put down him for 3, because we reduce it by 1. 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And we'll put a Snowborn Scout out as well for 1. And put the progress here on Fogbank. Okay, sailing test again. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. Sorry, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got a success symbol, so we're good. Commit 8 to the quest. Reveal. Okay. Alright. So let's see, this guy, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a dull Amaranth objective and add it to the staging area. Then attach heavy cruiser to that objective guarding it. Okay, so now we get to find another thing here, and what I want is probably something that I don't care about ever clearing. Let's go with the Tower of the Heron. Okay, and there's a lot of threat in the staging area here, so we might have to engage something, unfortunately. Let's see. We got 5, we got 10. And we committed, it looks like 5, 6, 7, 8. So our threat goes up 2. And we don't make progress. But that brings us to 28, so we have to engage him. Now what we could do is just send him back with Pippin for 3 more, but I think that's going to be too much threat. So I'm going to just take this undefended on Sam. Okay. So I think I overcommitted to the sailing test that round and should have held back a bit. Okay. So I take 2 damage here on Sam, and we refresh. Start a new turn. and draw an extra card here and get a resource there. Okay, so let's get our threat down here. We've got to put down good meal, and then we'll play greetings for 1. Reduce our threat by 6. Okay, for the first ally we play, we'll play down quick beam. I think, right? Could play down the Weaver. Let me see here. This would be discarded first. So if we play down the Weaver for free, let's see. We're going to need 5 attack to take him out. Might want quick beam after all. Yeah, let's put down quick beam for now. For 1. And another scout for 1. And alrighty. So for the sailing test, let's commit a little less this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. We're going to need a lot of willpower on the quest now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're just going to do 4 because going off course is not going to be the worst thing in the world because we've got Fog Bank. And in fact, I'm not gonna place the progress with Snowborn Scout because I don't want to risk completing it. Okay, we commit 4 to the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still successful. Now we're going to commit 5. We got 10 there. We could commit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Reveal. Starlet C. So we tie. We make no progress. We don't engage the ships. We got to defend this guy. 2, 3. We are 1 short if we defend here. Okay. Oh, he should have a damage on him. Okay. We're just going to defend with Treebeard. No damage. Attack for 3. Deal 2 damage. We can get him next turn. Okay. Refresh. New round. Token here. Extra card. Okay. I think I will put down Weaver here for 1. But -1 because of Narlenya. We get to shuffle the top card back into the deck. And we'll play down another one for 1, shuffling the good meal back into the deck for even more threat reduction. Okay. And I'm going to save up resources here to either grab the set aside ship objectives, or get Faramir out. Okay. We're going to commit, because we're getting low on willpower here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 again to the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're successful multiple times. Now for the quest, we've got 10, we got 13 up there. So I probably want to commit a fair amount. We're going to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Reveal. We got a light cruiser. And it's boarding 2 cannot have attachments. Each raider enemy revealed from the Corsair deck by light cruiser's boarding keyword and display with 1 resource on it. But this guy's got 4 threat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 short. We go up to 25. Okay. Got to deal with this guy now. And we will defend it with Treebeard. And kill him off finally with Quick Beam. Ending the round, starting a new turn. Drawing 1 with Bilbo. Gaining a resource with the Treebeard. Okay. Let's put down some outlands now for 1, and for 1. Thanks to Naralenya for this guy. Okay. Now our army's coming together here. We've almost got Faramir out. We'll be able to play him next turn. For the sailing test, we're gonna put our sailing allies over here, I think. These guys are ideal sailors. 3. These guys are 1 each. For now, at least. Let's go. 6 is probably enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We see some symbols here. Let's go all in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Reveal. Siege ship. Okay. Archery 2. Okay, we're going to start taking on archery here. We better get a healer out. Okay, that puts them up to 19. Right, 5, 10, plus 7, 17, 18, 19. So we make 4 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, completing this. We can travel here because we're not off course. And actually before that, at the end of the quest phase, this guy latches on to the beacon. Okay. And now we've got to set a reminder for ourselves that this guy has archery. Let's put a quest phase. Okay, so we got archery 2. We're going to put that on 1, 2. Okay, that pretty much ends the round there. Refresh. New round. And let's get a resource here and an extra card. Aha, good. So we do have a healer, which we can get out now. We also have Faramir that will help us with our willpower. And I'm going to say that we can play them both if we use our Errand Rider to transfer a resource from one to the other. Sorry, from Pippin over here. But let's see. I think I'm just going to play our healer for now. For 1. And then I can wait to play Faramir next round. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get success. And for the quest, let's see. They're at, it was 10, 16. And we had, it was 23 last time with these. I think that's okay to do again. Question is whether or not I actually want to start dealing with this guy. Because I can engage him, defend with Narlenia, attack back. I'm going to need 12 attack, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll wait until next turn when I have Faramir to help my willpower. So let's go 23. And we reveal Cobas Haven. Puts them up at 18. We make 5 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can go there. Because while that's active, the boarding X keyword on each ship is decreased by 1. We got archery 2 to deal with for the combat phase. We cancel that. And good. So we just keep going like this. Refresh, new round. We get an extra card from Bilbo. And a resource here. We'll put down Faramir for 3. And I think I'll be ready to take out this guy. So let's do our 6 for the sailing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And for questing, let's see, I want to hold back a defender. So we're going to defend here. And I want to hold back 12 attack. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. This is 4. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We just need one more attack. I'll hold back Bilbo as well then. So holding back those guys, that means we're questing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll be able to Faramir 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get us up to 15. I actually think that's kind of short. 5, 10. There's already 16 there. Should I have to wait for maybe I have to wait a little bit for more willpower. Or take him out in 2 rounds. Okay. Let's commit. Let's commit the Dream Chaser. So with them at 10, 16, and us at 15, we can go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go up by 5. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Reveal. Oh no, it's another siege ship. Okay, so that puts them up at 18. We Faramir for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. That's 3 progress. 1, 2, 3. Now we will engage the siege ship. Defend here with Narlenia. It's fine. And, oh, sorry, we've got archery 4 to deal with. I'll cancel 2 with the warden, and the other 2 I shall deal 1 to Faramir, 1 to the Errand Rider. And we attack back. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We deal just 3. Okay, so now we refresh. New round. Draw an extra card. Get a resource. And play Daron's runes. Draw 2. Let's see. I think I will get rid of Saruman. I don't need so many of them. Okay. 29 is too high, so we've got to lower that. I guess I'll pay full price. Also got to get a healer out. So I'll get my other healer out for 1. And then pay 3. Bring us down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We commit our 6 to the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 1 success. And for the quest phase, I guess we're going to do something similar here. They've still got 18. Or actually, no, they've got more now. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 10 here. Okay, no, they've got 16. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, let's see. We need 5, 9 attack to take him out. We really need... I mean, we could play Saruman. That would help a lot. I think we just need to wait for more allies. More questing. I guess I could defend... No, it's a ship, so I need a ship to defend it. It'd be awesome if I had Gandalf, because I've got so many sneak attacks. Okay, let's just bide our time, because we've got enough healing to cancel out the siege ships. So let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 5, 16. Okay, and we're tied, but we got Faramir, so let's pull out the Corsair warship, boarding 3. Okay, this is the guy that I really don't like. Boarding 3, so you basically can never engage him. While he's in the staging area, it cannot be damaged and gains archery 4. Okay, so we've got archery 8 to deal with now. And 3 more threaten the staging area, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. We get 4 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, our archery 8, we're going to cancel out 4 of them, and then do 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he's going to attack. We defend Narlenia. Attack for 7. Deal 2 damage. And refresh. New round, resource, extra card, and we'll draw 2 more. I guess I'll toss my Errand Rider, draw 2 more. Okay, I will toss, I think, oh man, where are my Gandalfs? Bofer? Maybe? He's better early on when he's a good guy to have in your starting hand. But now he's too expensive, I think. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll play Warden for 1. And then I'll put down the good meal, but actually there's no reason to. I'm going to wait because I want to have the 1 resource for my test of will. Okay, we go 6. And reveal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We quest again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They've got 10, 16, 17, 19. Okay. And we reveal a light cruiser, which he doesn't really do anything. He just adds threat to the staging area. He's going to add 4 more. But we can go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We tie. Perfect. Now we've got archery. For the combat phase, we've got to deal with archery 8. We cancel out 6. Just deal 2 more here. Defend with Narlenia. Okay. If the defending character is a ship, attach taking on water to it. So taking on water means that every time the ship exhausts, you deal 2 damage to it. But you can clear it by exhausting 3 characters you control. We attack back for 7, finally destroying it. It goes back in there, and unfortunately, this other siege ship is going to latch onto it as soon as we start. Well, at the end of the next quest phase, so we can potentially use it first. Okay, refresh phase, new round, resource, card. Finally, Gandalf. He's going to help us get rid of that other archery. Now, what I want to do is I want to use this planning action. I control the beacon, exhaust it, spend 5 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we take control of one of these ships, which is great. Because while we're on course, these guys get +2 to each of their stats. So +2, +2, +2, they're 4, 4, 4. Which is awesome. And gonna help us eventually beat this Raider flagship that can only be attacked by ships. Okay, now what we want to do is also reduce our threat by 6, so play good meal and greeting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we commit 6 to the sailing test. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're successful. And now we commit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. Let's see, 16 right now would put us at, let's see, 10, 8. They're at 23. Okay. Faramir puts us at 23, so that's tied. We need a little more willpower. Let me sneak in Gandalf here. And what are we going to do with him? Well, we're going to quest with him, but what do we want to use this ability for? We could deal 4 direct damage somewhere. Corsair Warship's a good choice. In case we ever get that other beacon that lets us deal damage to them. There's also this heavy cruiser, which is protecting that, which we could damage with 2 Gandalfs. We could take him out actually. That's a good point. And he's adding 5 threat to the staging area. So let me deal. Oh man, but that boarding 3. I'm never gonna be engaging that. Boarding 2. Boarding 3. This would take 3 Gandalfs. Decisions. Well, I can always Saruman this guy. Yeah, Gandalf's gonna deal 4 here. Okay. And he's gonna commit to the quest as well. We reveal Belfalas Islet. Okay. Which adds 1 threat. But then we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gives us 4 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is enough to advance. I've actually been forgetting some effects that would have helped me defeat that first enemy. So this one, when a ship enemy engages you, if you're off course, deal 2 damage to a ship you control. If you're on course, deal 2 damage to that ship. So when I previously engaged the siege ship, he should have taken 2 damage. Also, I should have been able to ready Sam, and I forgot that too. So I kind of took a lot longer to defeat that first siege ship than I needed to. Regardless, we advance. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a ship enemy and add it to the staging area. 2 ship enemies instead if there are 3 or more players in the game. Shuffle the encounter deck for each unguarded objective in the staging area. Attach a non-unique ship enemy in the staging area to that objective guarding it. Okay, so let's see. What ship enemy do I want? I think the nicest one, well actually, if we want to potentially beat the Raider flagship at some point, we're going to want these guys, which you can commandeer and use to fight with you. So I'm going to pick him. Okay, shuffle the encounter deck. Now you have to attach ship enemies to unguarded objectives, so I think I'm going to pick this guy, the C chip, which was going to attach anyway, and put him on there. Because I need to kill him at some point anyway. Okay, so now we go to side B. It's another sailing test. If I'm ever at the worst setting, the Raider flagship gets minus 15 engagement cost. However, I can't advance while at least one objective is guarded by an encounter. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to advance until I've cleared this and this. Okay, so first let me travel to Belfalas Islet. Response. After you travel to Belfalas Islet, choose a ship enemy that is not guarding an objective. Well, Belfalas Islet is the active location that chosen enemy is considered to be out of play. So I'm going to choose this guy with the archery 4. So he's going to be out of play as long as this is the active location, which is nice. Getting fourth archery out of there. In the meanwhile, we will engage the siege ship and ready Sam, who gets +1 attack. Pulled back the wrong character there. Okay, and let's see, archery. How much archery do you have? Just 2, because that's out of play. So let's cancel the 2, and we'll actually be able to heal this turn. So healing 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully we'll be able to take this guy out in one go. Narlenya unfortunately has to defend and take 2 damage from taking on water. Oh no. Attacking enemy gets +1 attack, +2 instead if you control an exhausted ship objective. So he gets +4 attack, bringing him to 9 against 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily they have big health pools. Okay, we attack back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is enough to clear him. And the beacon goes back. Okay, we refresh, start a new round, and get a resource and draw a card. Okay, what I need is more Ether Swordsmen. We'll see if they can come up at some point. For now, though, I think... Do I want to play my card drawing ally or another sailor? Yeah, I'll put down Gleowine for 1. These are sort of my utility allies up here. Okay, sailing it down there, so I've got a huge board now. I can't afford to use the beacon this turn, maybe next turn. Okay. Now, let's commit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're successful. They've got 5. They've got 10. 21. And we've got, let's see, maybe we can deal with this guy this turn. Boarding 1, it's not so bad. Maybe not. So this guy, you can control him if you discard once you've beaten him. If you discard a total of 3 willpower allies. Ideally, I would like to have all my Ether Swordsmen online so that my Amphilas Herdsmen have 3 willpower each, and I can just discard them, just one of them, to take this guy. So I want to wait a bit. Okay. So yeah, there's kind of no rush here. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20, 24. Reveal. Choose a ship enemy that is not currently guarding an objective. Attach that enemy to an unguarded objective in the staging area guarding it. If no ship enemy was returned to the staging area by this effect, it gains surge. Okay. Well, I'll just cancel that for 1. Okay, so we make 3 progress. 1, 2, 3, which is good. We don't clear it, so this stays out of play. And that'll give us time for catch-up. So let me draw a card here. Let me heal 2. 1 and 2. And let me exhaust 3 characters to get rid of taking on water. We refresh, start a new round, gain resource and an extra card. Bilbo's really pulling his weight here as well. And okay. Now I will use my 5 resources, 1, 2, 5, to play. No, I won't. 1, 2. Because I want to use Gnarlania every turn. Let's get down. Handmade for 1. And yeah. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Success symbol. And I kind of just want to commit maybe 2 over. So they are at 10, 21. I kind of want to commit 23. Let's see how we do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20. 23. Okay, we reveal Belfast Islet. Perfect. So that brings them to 22. We make 1 progress. And don't clear this. Perfect. Won't engage anything. We will just keep recovering our board state. We'll draw a card. Heal 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Refresh. New turn. Resource on Treebeard. Card from Bilbo. Perfect. We get we get a swordsman here for 1. And we will also pay 1, 2, 3. Just 2, yeah. No, 3, 4, 5. Claim the other warship here. So we've built up our fleet here. I think beating the flagship is certainly going to be possible. Okay. They are still at 22. I'll commit the exact same characters I did last time for 23. I believe it was. Oh, this guy's 1 willpower more now, though. So by not committing her, I should be at 23. Oh yes, of course we need to pass the sailing test first. So let me go with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We clear it. Commit 23 versus their 22. Reveal Starlit Sea. Okay, that puts them up 1, 2, 3. We will Faramir 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I think I realized. Do these guys they're immune to player card effects? I'm not sure how many times I've done that where this has boosted the willpower by 1. Um, hmm. I think I've probably done it a couple times where Faramir helped. So let me just, my threat's never been an issue, but let me just throw it up by 1, 2, 3. Maybe I failed by 5, just to sort of make up for that. Over the course of the game, I've probably been 5 short or so because of Faramir not boosting these guys. So yes, let me keep that in mind. So 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We make 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cleared. Well, we're just going to travel to the other Belfast Islet and put this guy out of play again. Yeah. Okay. And draw. And heal. Not much to heal anymore. Okay. We can refresh. New turn, resource, and card. Play down the swordsman for 1. And now these guys are at 3 each. We'll play down another one of them. And yeah, so we should be able to... oh, you know what? I could just discard Gandalf. I could sneak in Gandalf for the combat phase and then discard him. So why don't I do that? Take control of the skirmisher. Okay. We will commit 8 to the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Success. And 1, 2, 3. Well, let's commit 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They're at 24. And 3 more. 2 more. 24. Probably 3 more. I'm thinking. I don't want to fully complete that. So we'll go Naralenya. Okay. And so we're up by 3. We reveal. We tie. And for combat, we'll engage. And we got the boarding 1 keyword, unfortunately. So we do have to put Corsair into play. Okay. When raid leader, I was afraid of getting this specific guy. When he engages you, move 1 resource from each of your hero's resource pools to raid leader. So we gotta put these back. And we will trigger Pippin. And put him back in the staging area. So we don't have to deal with him. For combat, we will defend with a warship. And nothing happens. 4 on 4. We attack back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which destroys it. And then since we can't sneak attack Gandalf anymore because he took our resources, we will sacrifice a herdsman who had 3 willpower to take control of this ship. Okay, done. And we draw. Don't need to heal. We do need to reduce our threat soon, though, because you don't want to be above 28. Okay. Finally, we get our free ally. Actually, I don't want him to be the first ally I play. I would like to... Let me put down good meal. And... yeah, let me play greeting here for 1. Reduce my threat by 6. And then play the Weaver for free, thanks to Narlenia, and then shuffle that back in. We'll play down Bill, and anyone else? I guess Hanemarth for 1. Alright. Now, I've built up pretty much as big a fleet as I can expect. So I think next round I'll try to advance. Can't do it this round because this is still guarding that objective. Oh, I guess I could sneak in Saruman. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's aim for that. Let's see if we can do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, committing 6 to the sailing test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, made me nervous there, but we succeeded. And now for the quest. Okay. We've got to do a lot of willpower here to get through everything, especially if we want to leave our ships up. Let's see what they've got here. They've got 5, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 versus us with... okay, let's see what we can get. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, Faramir goes in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That should be enough to get us through, provided we don't reveal another objective to stall us. Okay. Reveal 1 card. We got the scouting ship, brings it to 29. We make 22 progress, so 5 here, 17 here. So this goes to victory display. I don't think I remember to move the other one to the victory display. Okay, this comes back into play, and now we can't advance because we have an objective that is being blocked. So let's sneak in Saruman. Doomed 3. After he enters play, choose a non-unique enemy or location in the staging area. While Saruman is in play, the chosen location considered to be out of play. Okay, So this is out of play. That means our two objectives are unguarded. We can advance. The players make engagement checks against each enemy in the staging area. Raider flagship gets minus 50 engagement cost during these engagement checks. So the flagship, where is it? He comes down. He boards for 1. And we've got to flip up this guy, the Umbar Raider. But that's no big deal. We will 1, 2, 3, put him back. And although he's 24, he's going to come back during the encounter phase anyway, unfortunately. Let's not do that. Oh wait, is it until the end of the round? Yeah, until the end of the round he can't engage me. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that and put him there. I am at 32. We got to be careful here. 35, 37, 40. Okay, so this is the only guy who will engage me. Good. Okay. Alright, so I've done that. And Raider flagship gets minus 50 engagement cost. This has plus 5 quest points for each ship enemy in play. We've got 1, 2. We've got a lot. So this is going to be hard to complete. With my amount of willpower, for sure I could do it, but I want to kill this thing. So if this stage is defeated, or if Raider flagship is in the victory display, the players have broken through the Corsair fleet and win the game. Okay. Well, we now can go into the travel phase, and let's see, I will get this one into the active spot. The encounter phase, everyone ignores me except this guy, but he also ignores me because of Pippin, thankfully, so I'm only going to have to deal with this guy and his effect this turn. Saruman's back in my hand, and archery. I believe we just have archery 4 from this ship. However, this is currently unguarded, and it's controlled by the players. Oh no, sorry, Saruman's out of play now, so this guy's guarding him. So I do have to deal with archery 4. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, at the end of the encounter phase, the engaged player reveals the top card of the Corsair deck and engages it. Well, I will put this guy into play with me. Okay, it's another one of those Corsairs. The question is, do I even bother raising my threat? After he attacks you, move one of my resource from one of my resource pools to Umbar Raider. I don't have any resources, so he's not going to steal anything. And I've got Treebeard here with like a million readies, so he can just defend. So maybe even pushing that guy back wasn't needed. It's more for guys like, well, there are lots of Corsairs that will like steal resources from you during the resource phase, and those guys are horrible. Okay, but for now I'm not going to use Pippin, especially since if I put my threat up 3 more, I'll get in the 35 range, which is in range of these guys. Although I have the means to reduce my threat next turn anyway. Let me draw a card here. Yeah, I'll be able to reduce my threat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to need 2 turns to take out this guy. Okay. Combat. I'm calculating here. This guy can only be attacked by ship enemies. Sorry, ship objectives. And in total, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Which is just short of killing the Raider flagship. If I had managed to grab another one of these guys, then I would have been at 23, which would have been enough to take him out, assuming I take an undefended attack first. But as it is, I think I will just defend the attacks here. So Naralenya will defend this. If it's a ship, to attach taking on water to it. Okay. But I take no damage, 5 defense, 5 attack. this thing, Treebeard will ready and defend, and yeah, so that's no damage taken. He'll ready again, and we'll attack 4, 5, 6, 7, kill him, and then we'll attack for 4, 8, 12, 16. That'll deal 13 damage. Okay. And now I think we're done. Oops. This guy should not be damaged. He should be... I guess I can't really exhaust him. I guess Octagon's not working right. I can't exhaust him. But wait, maybe I can. There we go. So he's exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. We refresh. New round. Draw an extra card. And gain a resource. I should really have some more greetings in there. Let me draw now. Okay. I have a feeling there's like 2 greetings in my bottom 3 cards. Okay. I guess I could Gandalf into the 3 cards, but that seems like a waste. So, since this is going to go down this turn, is there any way I can draw? No. Okay, let me sneak in Gandalf. Yeah, let me sneak Gandalf in here for the quest phase. I guess might as well put the good meal on Sam then. Play sneak attack for free. So I can also play this scout. Actually, the scout's free anyway. Because of Gnarlanya. Alright, I get a progress on some sort of location here. Gandalf will reduce my threat by 5. And good. So we will commit 7 to the sailing. Better be safe, I think. Let's go 8. I don't want to have to engage all these guys. 9. How about 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Okay. For the quest phase, let's count up their threat here. We're not actually trying to beat the quest, so 5, 10, 18, 21, 24, 27, 29. 29, and we've got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. He's sneaking in, so 33 with Faramir potential, so that's good. Let's go 34. We reveal a card. Aha! It's another skirmisher. A little too late. 1, 2, 3. We make 2 progress, clearing that stage, and we don't need to travel there. He is 28 engagement cost though, so he will engage us. But you know what? We got Pippin, and Pippin is going to solve all our problems of the day on this last turn. So for the encounter phase, I am going to engage this guy automatically, right? But I will raise my threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. Put him back. And he cannot engage me anymore. This guy is also within engagement range, so I put my threat up. 1, 2, 3. Boom. He goes back. And let's see. We got nobody else within range, because we're at 34. We got 35s there. Of course, I could always just engage them and push them back. Obviously, if I had to do that for everyone, I probably would have just taken them. Because now at the end of the engagement encounter phase, I engage the top card of this deck. Okay. Oh, and he's back in my hand. When he attacks, deal 1 additional shadow card for each resource on it. After the engaged player collects resources at the beginning of the encounter resource phase, that player removes 1 resource from one of his heroes' pools to Corsair Infiltrator. I don't like that guy either. I'm going to push him back with Pippin. 1, 2, 3. And since this is the end of the encounter phase, now that I'm at 37, I don't need to worry about these guys engaging me since their opportunity to engage has already passed. Okay, so after all that, we just got to deal with the ship. And I'm thinking we get rid of taking on water here by exhausting 3 characters. We will defend our 5 defense, 5 attack. Nothing happens. We attack back for 16. And deal 15 damage. 13 damage. Moving into the victory display for 20 victory. Alright. That's my score. Obviously a lot of rounds were taken here. That's just the whole concept of this kind of deck. Well, I probably could have beat this in a lot less rounds if I was going through the questing route. Because I took a lot of time to grab the ship objectives and this guy when I could have just burned through it. So that's the idea of this kind of deck. It's not a power deck. It's just a bunch of little weak allies that when you add them together, they become amazing at sailing. And then Pippin makes you not have to worry about having much attack strength because you don't need to do much attacking. Even though I probably could have handled more with Treebeard, I didn't actually need to push these guys back. But his ability really saved me in the beginning. I got that enemy that was 0 threat. Whatever happened to him. I ended up killing him, right? Yeah. But that treachery that puts a Corsair enemy directly into play engaged with you kind of spoils this whole concept of keeping your threat low and out-questing the encounter deck. But by having Pippin there, able to push him back into the staging area, makes you essentially immune to that treachery. So you don't have to worry about mulliganing for Test of Will in case it turns up on the first or second turn. You always have this as backup. And then you've got lots of threat reduction. You've got 3 sneak attacks, 3 Gandalfs, and I also had a bunch of greetings here. I had 3 greetings and 3 good meals. And then you saw what I was doing. I used the weavers to put these back in. And with your good card draw, thanks to Bilbo, you draw into the good meals and the greetings again and again, and you really keep your threat low. I did end with 37, but if I'd played a bit differently, I think I could have avoided that a bit more. Avoided that threat raise. So there you have it. Not too hard when you tech against this deck, but if you bring just a generic deck against this with high threat and you have to engage these guys, it becomes much more difficult. Much more difficult. And if you ever go off course, which I never did during the game because of my ally swarm, but these guys will engage you and board, and then it gets harder to commit to the sailing quest the next round because now you've got to keep guys for combat. It kind of can spiral out of control. So by avoiding that sort of from starting, you make the quest a lot easier. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and happy questing.